Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Coming live from Vibrant Heart, children of God. God. I wish you could see me in person, but no, I don't. Maybe I do. I would like to see my Aunt Davetta, but what would we say? I don't know if she just. I don't know. I mean, the fact I was the only one that. I don't get it. All right, so what we're going to do today is. Someone gave me a special gift at this little grocery store we like that we found. Well, we knew about it always, but we were on the other side of the county, so we didn't go down there much to shop. And you get a free sticker with a smiley face and a rainbow for God. Not, you know what? If you can guess what these are. Okay. They're marigolds. They smell really good. This is something I did in high school. It was a fail, but meaning it was supposed to turn into like a vase or something. So then I used it as I have a calligraphy pen that I put in it. Hope I can move slower to do the video today. I'm a fast mover. I've never really been only when they had me doped up and I wouldn't talk and move slower. The doctors killing my brain. This is green tea. I boiled the ginger, a slight simmer and a little bit of water to draw out the ginger, you kind of bust it up with your hands a bit. That's at the bottom. If there's dirt under my nails, I apologize. Because we're going to go back out and do that again if I can do this, because I technically needed to wheel the wheelbarrow. So this is something I did prior to U of M frying my brain and hurting me a lot and violating my body. The psych ward, they would do something at night where I couldn't move and someone would come in and violate me. Over the clothing, but still, if you're in a mental ward and you can't defend yourself because of whatever they give you, so they can come in and grope you. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Ours was okay. I've had 2 hormone days, not pretty or something. The neighbor, I think, finally stopped. But what we got to do right now is stay focused. We got to get gloves. I got the cutters out front. We won't worry about the wheelbarrow right now because it's going to be too loud, and we already do the C. I do the C stuff to you. So let me get the footstool in the truck. So can we focus on that? So stool for the diesel when my one leg is not right. It's a lot better since we tried to get off a synthetic, but we're still doing, you know what? I don't really think I'm going to quit too many times. And an update, hip is better. It was about a 3-week. It was kind of slow back and forth with his foot. It was really nothing compared to Pella. She was a husky lab, and she would fly in the air, and a couple times it actually ripped holes in herself on her side. And so I will take the wheelbarrow out there later, and we still have it kind of barricaded for the chickens that they started getting out near the full moon. One of them would. So that's why I'm going to cut the taller grass over there by hand. I do not like motorized anything, really. We lost our one mower that didn't have a motor. I prefer hand trimming. I hate weed whackers. I literally could break every single one that ever was. Oh, we're going to go in because I don't need any fajangle jangles. Arlettes, hope I can trust you because it looks like, something could, whatever. So I got the gloves. We got the trimmers there. And then I'll just trim it and then go back out and rake it. Oh no, then John's gonna have his keys somewhere, not special, just not so I can find them. Not that I have to find the keys, but it would have been nice to get that stool. The wood one, I could bust it maybe. I don't want to bust it. See if we can swap. We didn't get the drought. It went away. It was that really like fried up stuff. We probably filled filled 2 of those by this back where we have to tighten up the eaves trough. I don't know how many times now. So it went from that super dry. Oh my God, now is a bird stuck in the, hasn't happened in a minute, but it's sounding a little bit catastrophic here. It's the only thing about putting it in that tree, because there was, it's like the super loudest finches or something. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's the girls. They're doing some, I guess, mud bathing together. Is this my girl who comes scream at me? This is the other one that has a little bit of amber. Now, if the turkeys see me, they'll, let's see, they're really big. I mean, we could have maybe kept them. We're going to end up not making any money and losing money, but we need to focus on the chickens first. You won't be able to see them, but their head's literally peeking up over the baby gate. Maybe you can see them there. I'm thinking about 4 pounds or so a piece now. I know when I pick them up together, it feels like kind of like about 8 pounds or so together. The plants are, look at Poe, can't believe I would go out by the chickens. So Hip's foot's better. And it took about 3 weeks with a drawing salve. It's homeopathic, alternating cleaning and breaking up to get to the surface. I still don't know what happened. And then back to the clay, but then because it was to draw it out more, and plus it's a cooling pot. Ooh, that was loud. I have to warn for that. I have to show you the little garden, but we're already at 7 minutes. I'm not even gonna get no grass cut here by hand. Oh, what did I say? Okay, so drawing salve, and then even like a peroxide, not frequently, because then you can just over irritate it. I don't know what he did, but there's still like stuff out here, like weird rocks or like a stump or like a root. So it could have been. And I want you guys to feel like you can watch me, but I don't want any Mannheim. And I feel like with the full moon, I notice with the animals all the time, like a chicken will decide to pop out and get out of the net. But I don't feel safe out front by myself either. Not in this county anymore. I always knew it would turn to Detroit. And someone will say everywhere's turning to Detroit. No, I doubt it. It's a different mindset out here. And the few good ones that are here is not sure sometimes. I know they're there. We did buy me a small, it's supposed to be a sickle, but it's like super scary. It looks like something like a Taiwanese gang member would use. Just like that's scary, and I hope I can show it to you. No, you guys aren't going out, so I don't really know what you're doing right now. I can't even get out because we have to barricade it for everyone. We're actually like back to like trying to live on something that was from like the early 2000s. That's so scary, huh? That's not possible. We had to get on a thing too. Supposedly a big order's coming in, but I'm like, whoa, like, I mean, I guess they were given enough warning, but for sure? Okay, so this is one of the small patches. This is the one I'm going to chip away at today, and then I'll mow. But this out here actually to me seems like hay, a form of hay. Or will someone say tall grass turns to hay? We were pretty shocked, and so I'm going to leave what's here, and then we're going to try to figure out a way to harvest it. I know there's these one way with like wires and stuff. Does that look like a form of hay? And then there's another kind of hay out in the middle. Did I do this video yet? Where it's like a circle. And I thought I just threw like old bird seed out. But I wouldn't have did it in a circle. I mean, if this happened, that's something sweet. And then what I did is I planted 2 maple trees. And I have some other things planted in different spots. But it's too open and little nibblers like bunnies and things of. So I put some watermelons in. I put them with these. I bent these old, like recycling. So instead of throwing out the old wire thing, that held the wire on the telephone pole out back, I was gonna have them throw them out at work, and then I looked at them and I said, no, I can use these. So I bent them like that, so we're aware that I put watermelon in. Looks like I got to do some grass weed there. Just a real quick thing, one hot day. And then if I showed you the free chairs. Actually, the 2 maples that I transplanted are decent. Because the trees here have been getting that weird black thing. I would say since 4G, definitely 3G. And then these were the free chairs. I think I did this. Hopefully he has 3 more days off. We can kind of come together better. And because the money was stressful. He's never had it cut like this. He swears it's lined up for something. Meantime, he's looking for something else. So I'm going to put the cutters here. Try to see if I can think of anything else quick. I'm going to go get the footstool. And then that way Hip-Poe, stay away from the chickens, though. We haven't had any more tragedies, but they're not going to listen. So with that, it's a different kind of dog. They're not a hunting dog, by the way, either. They do very well. We're not going to bring back the hunters thing. Because I think they already had to, like, do stuff at the other property. I don't want to get demented right now. You ever heard of, like, once a dog tastes blood, good luck getting them to not hunt again or whatever. So hopefully I can just, like, set the phone, but it's kind of damp out. The chair's too far away. I got those wires, though. I kept the wires. I was like, I can maybe make something with this, too. To see that's where the junk collecting comes in. But it's just ideas. Like, those poles, I quite frankly hate when I throw stuff out but I don't like to hoard it either. Like, the sense that it's like, if it's useful, can I reuse it? Always been that way. And so right now we're just gonna, I guess, look at the tree together while I talk and try to get this done. We'll see what kind of stuff can happen. So we didn't even get the gloves on yet. I'm cutting. I don't really need the gloves though. So this is where the chickens went right away yesterday. And now they know this great stuff's out here. So I'm going to take the great stuff to them. Maybe you'd like to see Hippie. Maybe they'll just let you see him. He's better. He was so sad that we couldn't play, and we can't until I fix some areas. We'll have to come out here and play where it's a little less treaded. Oh, bummer. When I see like a rose thing or something, I get upset that I have to cut it. That's about all I got right now. So John said like 2 super flares or something. So I got about that done. Some of it'll stick up. And I'm gonna gather it up and like I was before and take it into them because now they know they can escape. So, yup. The chickens did a jailbreak. The chickens did a jailbreak. I tried to put this chair under the magnolia. And this is her tree, and it's so wonderful. Look. It goes all the way over. So it's this like cool little shaded spot in the front, on the side, and they're way up front there. It's just her it's just her barns. I'm not sure if he's exiting because he was so aggressively stalking perpetrator. But they have a big trailer, so we'll see. We took the bait, but we knew to take the bait, even though it was stressful with the fence guy, and he's just a little. He'd had his way in here for like 20 years, whatever was going on. Oh, you can tell that something's gone wrong, and we were not. We were completely aware of that coming in. We just figured we have enough wiggle room. I did not have any wiggle room where we are, and you got to see this gorgeous place. It's picturesque. Thank you, Father. We weren't going to make it much longer on Brentwood. Not after I saw him throwing stuff at the siding. And Charlie just couldn't leave me alone. None of them could. I can't believe that my medical records and stuff were distributed, though, in there. And that someone could have allowed the cops to come that frequently. I wasn't screaming that loud. These people terrorized our yard. And I only screamed for a few seconds here and there, those bastards. And you all burn in hell. I had never seen that kind of orchestrated evil with old people, especially knowing that you knew Tom and Ann and some other people. That's why Ann and Tom, you stopped coming around. Because I got after you and I started questioning you. You guys are very sick. I literally was one of God's messengers, meant to be years and years and before my son. And I sat down and I talked with you about it 100 times. And I am going to keep going over this because I would never in a million years do this to my kid. That's why he got cut loose, because he was being a prick. So you guys have a good day, and I want you to see this gorgeous thing that John and I probably could have had if we had just ditched that little mooch when he was 16 at that last fiasco. And have a good day. Bye.